So, hello guys, another video na naman to teach you paano ka mag improve by yourself, okay? So, last December 23, last year, nag-set up ako ng 5 trade, okay? Hindi to signal, please lang, hindi to signal. Ayan, don't trade this is not actual trade, okay? Pinakita ko sa kanila yung common trade. Pag sinabi mong common trade ng isang trader, no confirmation, no clear setup, feeling and emotions included, retailer type of trade, okay? Yung feeling ko yan, ganyan. Walang confirmation. Yung konti lang yung um, nakita tapos ita-trade na. So, observe nyo lang. Imagine mag-set up ka ng 5 trades a day. So, capital mo, $500, 2% risk, $10 per trade. RR mo is 1:3, meaning you can lose $10 and gain $30. Okay? So, let's see. This is XVS USDT. Ayan, short. BNB, short. Storage, long. BCH, long. Bake USDT, short. So, kung makikita nyo, ganyan na ganyan ang trade ng isang retailer. Lagi nasa gitna at walang confirmation. So, next. Ito na yung result ng trade. Bake. Okay? So, minark namin yung mga lesson. Yan, lesson. We did not mark the highest and lowest area or basic yan na, SNR. So, number 1, wrong bias. Number 2, asan yung 2? Ito. By marking the highest and lowest, you will see the strength of the buyer by rejection from the lowest area. 3, yan, highest area disrespected, meaning hindi siya nag-reverse dito sa highest. Kasi ito nag-reverse eh. 4, lowest area respected, okay. 5, correct bias, look for long. So, kung minark mo tong 1 na correct bias mo, ibig sabihin, long yung ita-trade mo dito as it keeps on breaking out from the resistance. Gustong-gusto niyan lumagpas sa resistance. So, yan. Basahin mo lang yan, matututo ka na. Okay? So, 1 lesson na yon. Pero, incorrect yung trade. In short, natalo ka ng $10. Next. Yun ang lesson na, kailangan mo i-mark yung highest and lowest. Next. BCH USDT. Lesson. FOMO. Fear of missing out. So, number 1. Although we waited for pullback, nag-wait tayo ng pullback to enter long, the price is already at the top. Okay? So, yan, 1. Yan yung ibig sabihin, nandito na tayo sa taas. Okay? Diyan na tayo pumasok. Meaning, nag-FOMO nga. Fear of missing out. We entered here for long. 2, we entered exactly at the highest structure. Ito nga yun, number 2. 3, we entered exactly at the reversal point. So, ito na yung reversal point niya. Hindi yan pullback. Reversal point niya. Okay? So, change of character. X. Okay? So, magkano ng losses mo? $20 na. 2 trade na yung natatalo sa'yo. Pero, 2 knowledge na yung nadadagdag sa'yo. Lesson doon is huwag kang mafo-FOMO. 3. Price reaction. So, storage to. Number 1, major support but not a major reaction. So, yan. Number 1. Ibig sabihin, major support to, galing to sa higher time frame. Itong red line na to. Pero kung mapapansin mo, yung reaction niya is hindi major. Minor reaction lang. Kasi pag major reaction to, magpa-pump talaga siya. So, it means, hindi ganun kalakas yung reaction niya sa major support. Gets nyo? Number 2, learn to adjust in the market. Do not marry bias. Major support becomes major resistance. So, kung mapapansin mo, nung bumaba yung market, yan, nirespect na yung dating major support. Ngayon, major resistance na siya. Hindi na doon pinalagpas si market umangat. Okay? So, yan yung sinasabi na learn to adjust. Number 3, candle obvious volume. Seller is in control. Yan, nakikita mo dito sa pagbaba na to, ilang candle. Sorry. 5 candles yung dump. Okay? Grabe yung selling pressure. All 6 pa. Then, 0 candle yung pump. Walang nagpa-pump na candle. Okay? Anong ibig sabihin yan? Pag nilipat mo yan sa higher structure, wala kang makikita dyan na buyer. Wala kang makikita dyan na color blue or green na buyer. Puro yan red candle na dump. Okay? So, seller is in control. So, lesson is makikita mo yung price reaction. Kailangan mo malaman yung price reaction. So, hindi porket major support to is major na rin yung reaction. Yan, 3 na yung natututunan mo pero $30 na yung talo mo. Okay, so sa XVS, entry not triggered. So, case-to-case basis, invalidate your entry once it hits your take profit. Cancel it. So, ang entry mo is kailangan bumalik dito si market and take profit mo to. Pero dahil na-hit na yung take profit mo, hindi na-hit ng may actual trade. Kumbaga, tinamaan na una bago yung entry price. So, invalid na siya. I-cancel mo na yung order. Okay? So, wala kang talo dito, wala ka rin panalo. Next. Okay. So, this is winning trade, BNB. Okay? So, lesson, win trade but not a good setup. Pero inyo, may lesson pa rin kahit na winning trade. So, number 1, price almost hit your SL. Okay? Malapit na siya sa SL mo. So, kailangan mo i-improve yan kasi pag dumating yung time na malakas talaga yung pagka-manipulate, stop out ka dyan. Okay? So, improve your SL. Number 2, price return to your entry price. Okay? Sa your entry price. So, bumaba na dito yung market, hindi pa niya tinapik yung take profit. Umangat pa siya ulit para bumalik sa entry price, which is very crucial, especially sa emotion. Dito, iisipin mo yung market that tatapikin na yung TP mo, pero babagsak pa siya dyan. Ngayon, pag umakyat dyan yung market, pwedeng along the way, i-manual take profit mo yan. Dahil natatakot ka na bumalik siya sa break-even mo or ma-stop out pa. Worst comes to worst. So, yun. Price return to your entry price. So, not a good setup. Number 3, first attempt to take your profit failed. Okay? Nag-fail siya to get your take profit. Ibig sabihin, itong take profit na to is unrealistic sa ganitong setup na dito ka nag-start. Okay? Dapat dito ka na nag-start. So, nagiging unrealistic siya. So, dapat dito lang yan. Number 4, second attempt to take your profit also failed. Okay? Bumababa siya. So, naging liquidity na tong dalawang to, 3 and 4. So, 3 and 4 becomes liquidity or inducement or stepping stone para si market is bumaba. So, number 5, TP hit. Okay? So, sa number 5 niya na TP hit. Okay? So, goods pa rin. Kasi naglaro ka lang dito sa internal structure. Number 6, TP area is good. This is the last area before the massive upside. Okay? So, imagine kung ang TP hit mo is sobrang ilalim pa, malamang na stop out ka na dito. Goods na to, yung number 5. TP area is good. This is the last area before the massive upside. Okay? Ito yung massive upside. Yan na yung last pitik niya. Kinuha lang niya yung TP mo, then umangat na siya ulit. Okay? So, saktong-sakto. So, gains ka ng $30. Okay. So, meron kang 5 lesson, pero wala kang talo. In short, break even. So, kahit good setup to, good trade, may lesson pa rin makukuha. So, yan. I will send an update here for lesson reference. So, bake natin, negative $10. BCH, negative $10. Storage, negative $10. XVS, invalid. BNB, plus $30. So, ang result is break even. So, ano-ano yung mga natutunan mo? Plot mo yung highest and lowest. Fear of missing out. Huwag ka ma-FOMO. price reaction, kailangan mo ma-check. Then yung invalid, okay? Then yung BNB na lesson. Good trade but not a good step up. So yan, break even. That's how you study your trade. Okay? And may 5 lesson ka para mag-trade ulit and i-apply mo to para magkaroon ka ng another 5 lessons. So, yun lang. I hope may natutunan kayo dito. Medyo mahaba, pero magiging helpful to sa inyo for sure. Yun lang. If may comment kayo, comment nyo lang dyan sa baba. Then, siguro magkakaroon ako ng maraming practices nito dito sa Telegram. So, join lang kayo dyan sa bio. Bye-bye.